So you find the customer, you know their business name, you know what they do, you have the phone number. Now you have to make first contact. Step 2, write it down. Step 2 is called make first contact.
Hey Tom, it's the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. First I want to say congratulations on your YouTube channel. Everybody needs to follow your YouTube channel. So what everyone needs to do is subscribe to Tom Peng. Great guy, great person. Tom, keep up the great work.
How can we make first contact? You don't know them, they don't know you.
Zalo. Gọi điện thoại.
You can call them. Write it down. You can call them. Any other ways?
Email.
SMS, email. Okay, let's write email, one line. And another line. SMS, Yalo, and Facebook Messenger. Give me another way to make first contact.
Gặp mặt ạ.
Yeah, go direct. Knock on door. Go direct. Yeah. Go direct, very good. But you gotta be very confident. Okay, very sure of yourself, never give up, then you can do direct. Does anybody here love to get advertising email? No. Like, yeah, somebody sent me an advertising email. No, right? What do you do when you get advertising email? Xóa. Delete. Move to spam. So it's true, most people don't even open advertising email. We send advertising email, the open rate is about less than 2%. Sometimes not even 1%, depending on the subject. So that means 99 people will not even open it. It's not effective. What about SMS, Yalo, Facebook? Like, do you just love like getting a Yalo message from Vinhome Grand Park salespeople? No. Yeah. So what do you do when somebody sends you a sales message in Yalo?
Block.
Yeah, delete, block, right? Is that what you do?
Yes.
So are they good ways to make first contact? No. So email, Yalo, not good ways. Because they will block you, they will delete you. Because they know your sales. No one loves salespeople. We have to face the reality, no one loves you. If you want love, this is the wrong profession. If you want love, don't be the president of the United States. And don't be sales. Because these jobs, generally, people don't like. But it's okay. We're not here for love. What are we here for?
Make money.
Make money. That's right. But make money and help people. I like to say make money and help people. But you gotta wanna have money. That's why you're in sales. So if direct is hard, email and SMS not good, so what is the best way? Call. Yeah. Why making phone call is the best way to make first contact?
Vì họ không biết mình là ai.
Again, another reason.
Họ có thể nghe được cái giọng điệu, cái thái độ của mình và một cái quan trọng là mình có thể tìm được cái vấn đề mà họ đang quan tâm để mình bán sản phẩm của mình.
Okay, well, not so fast. The reason why phone is the best. One, you save time. You save time because very easy to call someone. You sit in the office, and then they're talking to you. So easy. Very little investment on your part. See, going direct takes a lot of effort. You gotta get on your motorbike, you gotta go there, right? Calling someone very easy. Save time. Number 2 reason, when you call them, you get 100% of their attention. Right? They have to stop everything, whatever they're doing. They stop and then they answer. Hello, right? They stop everything to answer your call. When they answer your call, you have 100% of their attention. They're talking to you and doing nothing else, unless they're in the toilet. Not funny?
No.
No? Okay. So making phone call, 2 reasons. Save time, and you get 100% of attention at the beginning. Gotta keep that attention. It's very easy to lose that attention. The moment they know you're salespeople, you lose attention. Everybody understand so far? Okay. So you call them. And then what? What's the first thing you do?
Xác định số điện thoại gọi đúng đến công ty không?
They say, đúng rồi. And then what?
Giới thiệu về bản thân mình đến từ đâu và có nhu cầu.
Okay. So the first thing you should do is connect with the key decision maker, because it could be an employee answering, it could be the receptionist, it could be customer service. If you call my company, I don't answer, my customer service answer. Is the receptionist or the customer service going to buy your product? No. So who will buy? What? Huh?
CEO.
CEO, managing director, or maybe heads of departments. So you want to get to a person that can make decisions. So how do we get to the key decision maker? How do we talk to the CEO? How? If you say, can I talk to your CEO? They know your sales. Okay.
Đây có phải công ty Media Step không? Tôi cần gặp chủ, tôi cần gặp sếp ngay lập tức.
Why?
Tôi có việc quan trọng.
So first of all, customer service receptionists don't like to transfer to their boss, because in their mind, they think, if I transfer this call to my boss and it's a salesperson, then my boss will fire me. Okay? So they don't do it. This is why in my company, in the last 5 years, my customer service only transferred 3 calls to me, and all 3 times with salespeople. And the funny part is, they actually take the phone and run to my office and give me the phone and say, Tom, this is really important, you gotta take it. So they know something, they know how to get to the boss. And of those 3 people, I'm doing business with 2 of them. So obviously they're really good salespeople. So I'll tell you their story later. First thing you do when you call, you see Hoso Conti has the legal representative, that's usually the boss. You see the name. Is Mr. Trin there? Is Mr. Trin there? You gotta talk like the boss. You're not a salesperson or like a clerk from a bank. Is Mr. Trin there? No, not like that. You gotta, is Trin there? Mr. Trin there? Talk like the boss. Practice that. When you speak like that, now the receptionists think, oh, maybe this is a boss of another company. If I don't transfer, maybe I get in trouble. And if they say, please wait, you got to the boss. But what if the reception says, who are you and why are you calling Mr. Trin? Then what do you say?
Tôi có một cuộc hẹn trước đó với ông Trịnh, cần gặp ông ta ngay.
So you gotta give them a important reason, an urgent reason to connect. And you gotta sound like the boss. Because if you're not important, they don't want to connect you. This is something you can say. I have an important joint venture discussion with Mr. Trin. Connect me right now. It is not, please connect me. It's a command. Connect me right now. Talk the way a boss would talk. You're the CEO of MediaStep. Talk like that. You are the CEO of Vin Group. Talk like that. You're a woman, you're the CEO of Vinamilk. Talk like that. I have something very important to discuss with Mr. Fook. Connect me right now. Right? When you say like that, now the receptionist, they evaluate in their brain. Oh, this may be very important. If I don't transfer, maybe I get fired. Right? And they transfer. Make sense? Yes, no? Yes. Okay. Now, do not ever sell to receptionist or customer service. They will never ever buy anything from you. Okay? They will never buy anything from you. Don't bother. Don't tell them the product. Don't tell them who you are and why you call. No need. They don't care. They just want to hang you up if you're not important. Miss Fung here, she helped me answer my calls because I cannot speak Vietnamese. I give her my phone and she talked to them. You know what she says? She says, can you send me more information? Right? And then they hang up. And then I ask her, what did they send? You know what she says? She says, it's not important. You don't need to know. Right? Is that right? Yeah. Because she knows it's salespeople. She doesn't want to bother me with that. Everybody understand? When you hear the receptionist or customer service say, can you send me more information? What do? Do you send information? Oh, so happy, potential customer. Oh, let me put together the information in my computer and then send it. And then what happens? Nothing. You never send information. The first thing you do when you make a first contact is connect with the key decision maker. You only want to talk to the key decision maker. That's it. Anyone else will not buy from you. Don't waste your time. Everybody got that? Yes. Okay. So, let's say you got to the key decision maker, you got to Mr. Trin, who runs a textile factory. Mr. Trin says, hello? Now what do you do? Introduce. Okay, let me give you 2 ways. The first way, introduce. Hello, my name is Tom. I'm calling from Media Step Software. I represent Alibaba.com. We can help your business export. Do you have any need to export? Okay, that's 1. Number 2, Mr. Trin, you are in the textile business, right? You have a factory in Bingyong. You make fabric, you make clothes. What's your production volume? Oh, that's really great. What countries do you currently export? Oh, do you want to export to more countries? I can help you find more international buyers for you. Which one works?
2.
Everybody say 1 or 2? 2. Everybody knows 2. Everyone answered 2, right? Yes. But tomorrow, when you go in there, you will do 1. You will say, my name is Ni, I'm calling from Media Step Software, and they say, Kung Ku Yu Gao. And then you call the next customer, my name is Ni, I'm calling from Media Step Software, and then they say, Kung Ku Yu Gao. And then you call the next customer, you say, my name is Ni, I'm calling from Media Step Software, and then they say, Kung Ku Yu Gao. And then you say, this job is stupid, I quit. And then you walk out. Because you did not talk about them. After you connect with the key decision maker, you gotta talk about them. They don't care who you are. They don't care. All right? They don't care about you. They only care about themselves. When you start saying, I am Tom, I'm calling from this company, they know your sales. They just say, Kung Ku Yu Kao. Hang on. You do the same thing. You know, somebody wanna sell you stock. Hi, my name is, I help you. I can help you buy stock. Kung Ku Yu Gao, hang up.
Right. Makes sense?
Right. So you gotta talk about them. So first connect with the key decision maker, and then you talk about them. You talk about their business. Right. You talk about their business. You talk about them, and then they're interested. In Mr. Trin's mind, he thinks, hey, maybe this is a customer. That's how you keep their attention. Make sense? Are you gonna remember that for tomorrow? Yes. No, you will not. Because tomorrow when I check the calls, right, I will hear, my name is Lee, I'm calling from Media Step Software, and the customer hang up. I will hear that a lot. And by the way, when we say call customers, I don't mean using your own phone. We have a system. All of your calls are recorded, which allows me to listen to them. We also have a QA team that check your calls. And then they will say, they did not follow the training. Okay? Now, do not lie to the customer. Don't say, hey, I'm gonna buy your product. You'll get into trouble later. So after you talk about them, what do you do? What do you do after you talk about them? Any ideas? They don't care. At this point, they don't know you. Don't talk about you in the first call. Try to minimize that. Right? So what you need to do is give them an irresistible offer. Write it down. Get to the key decision maker, talk about them, and give them an irresistible offer. What is an irresistible offer? You're talking to the CEO, the managing director, maybe heads of departments. What do they really want? Anybody? Yes. Managing directors, CEOs, they want to have more money. They want to have more sales, more revenue, more customers coming back. Not because they're greedy, because they run a business. They have to support a lot of staff and a lot of their families. A business without customers or money dies. They have to ensure the business is viable. They have to make money. Make sense? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So what is a good irresistible offer? Let me explain. So an irresistible offer is an offer that they cannot say no. They cannot say no. Let me give you an example. So let's say there's a beautiful girl right over there. You know, long hair, slender legs, mini skirt. And, you can see a little bit of her tit. Right? Hot, so sexy. And then she walked towards me. And she says, Tom, take me home. That's an irresistible offer. I cannot say no to that. Even though I know there's something wrong with this picture. Because it doesn't happen every day. It never happened. In my mind, I think she probably just wanna take me home, kill me, and take my money. This is probably a scam, right? But I cannot say no. You know, it's hard for me to say no. So irresistible offer has to be as good as that. So what do you say to the CEO? You can say, I can help you increase sales, revenue, help you find more customers. They cannot say no to that. That's like if somebody come to me and say, Tom, I can help you sell 1,000 Go Sell subscriptions. I cannot say no. I'm not gonna say, oh, I have too many customers, I don't need it. But I don't believe him because I think it's a scam. So what do I say? I say, how? Right? So when you tell the customer, I can help you increase sales, they say, how? They cannot say no. They say, how? And then you tell them a little bit, not too much. Well, I can help you find customers online, you know, I can help you source international buyers from USA, whatever it is. You tell them a little bit. And then, final step, you set up the meeting. You set up the meeting. Write it down. Final step, you set up the meeting. Okay. So your company or my company, where to meet, when, what time. Tell them it's only gonna take 30 minutes. So if they only spend 30 minutes and maybe find a way to sell to more customers, they will set up the meeting. Yeah, it's only gonna take 30 minutes. I will explain everything to you. How about Friday 3 o'clock, maybe at your office? Okay, if they want the irresistible offer, they will do it. That's it. That's the first call. This call should be under 3 minutes. Okay, find the key decision maker, talk about them, irresistible offers, set up appointment, all in under 3 minutes. If this call takes you 20 minutes, then it's wrong. If you make this call and it's 20 minutes, that means it's not a real CEO. You're not talking to the managing director. Because they're really, really busy. They have 99 problems in their company. They don't have time to talk to you for 20 minutes. Miss Fong, do you ever see me talk on the phone for 20 minutes? No. Never. So don't sell on the phone. You're only selling the appointment. You do not close the deal in step 2. Let me ask you, if you're buying a car, if you're buying real estate, you're buying a house, an apartment, do you buy it on the phone? Yes, no?
No.
No, right? Because
You want to see it.
you want to touch the car, you want to see the apartment. You cannot sell those things without a meeting. Same with e-commerce. They're not gonna buy from you. Nobody's gonna pay you $10,000 on the phone. No one's gonna give you $150 million for Go Sell on the phone. If you want them to pay you money, you gotta see them face to face, which is step 3. We'll talk about that in the afternoon. In step 2, you're not closing deals. You're just setting up the appointment. Any questions? No questions. I explained so good, right? What? Okay, all right. So, let me tell you a story. 3 years ago, I wanted to connect with the director of Vietnam E-commerce Association, otherwise known as VCOM, because they know a lot of businesses. If we work together, we can help a lot of businesses understand e-commerce. We find more customers. It's great. So I asked one of my sales girls, her name is Hoy. I asked her, can you set up a meeting with the director of VCOM? So that is a first contact situation. We don't know them, they don't know us. So after 1 week, Miss Hoy come back to me and she says, Tom, I cannot set up the meeting. The director is busy.
He has no time. He travels a lot.
Okay, cannot set up meeting. So I spin her chair around. I look her in the eye.
Tôi nhìn vào mắt bạn ấy.
I said, no, he's not busy. He thinks we're not important. I don't care how. Get me the meeting. Go back to work. And then 10 minutes later, I got a message from Hoy. Can you guess what she said? No, okay. What she said, meeting set, Friday 3 o'clock at the Sticks restaurant. Mr. Young, director of VCOM, will be there waiting for you. I was so surprised. She set up in 10 minutes. So I was so excited, I went down there. I spin her chair around again and I grabbed her. How did you do it? How did you do it? And then she was like that. And after she calmed down, she said, I told Mr. Young that you want to buy their association. It's okay, you can laugh. Well, like, what the fuck? So one thing, never lie to the customer. So in our business, we're always honest and ethical when dealing with customers. That's the most basic fundamental thing we have to do. In fact, I want you to put your hands up. I want you to swear I will always be honest and ethical in my sales career.
Tôi sẽ luôn làm việc có đạo đức và thẳng thắn với khách hàng của mình.
Okay, remember that. You promised. In my company, if you lie to customer, you're done. We don't accept that. So back to the story. I'm like, wow, fuck. Miss Yun, come in. Please introduce yourself. Who are you and why are you here? And don't write on my finger. Go ahead.
Mình là Uyên, là sales admin của 3 team là team anh Nghĩa, team anh Huy và team anh Đức ở thành phố Hồ Chí Minh. Chúc các bạn pass qua camera tuần này.
No. What are you doing here? Why are you here? What's this?
Mình ở đây để mình đưa hợp đồng cho bác Tôn ký. Thì sau khi khách hàng nhận được hợp đồng, khách hàng sẽ chuyển tiền.
When they pay?
Ngày mai.
Ngày mai, okay. Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. I will explain what she's doing.
Tôi sẽ
In the afternoon, where was I in the story? So Friday, 3 o'clock, I went to the Sticks restaurant. Mr. Jung was sitting right over there. And he's a fat guy with mustache. And he looked very serious. He looked like this. And I sit across from him. I don't know what to say, man. Oh, I don't know what to say. I ordered 3 bottles of wine. And then we mohai bayo. After 3 bottles, we become like little babies. So I was hugging him, he was hugging me. And he's like, I love you, man. I love you. You're the best. Oh, yeah. True story. And then after that, we become very good partners. So for the last 3 years, we're the top sponsor for their biggest events in Vietnam, including Vietnam Online Business Forum and Vietnam Online Marketing Forum. I've been speaking at those events for the last 3 years, and our partnership will continue to grow. Now, none of that would happen if we did not set up the meeting. The irresistible offer worked, even though it's a lie. Don't lie. Always be honest. Lucky for me, Mr. Jung never asked me about buying their association. Mr. Jung never wanted to sell. But the offer was so ridiculous. He probably thinks, what kind of idiot would offer that? So he wanted to meet the idiot. And that was me, right? So it worked. Whether they meet you or not is based on the irresistible offer. If you tell them I can help you build a website, is that irresistible? No. Lots of companies can build websites. They don't even like websites because their website doesn't work, right? If you say, I can help you set up Alibaba account, is that an irresistible offer? No, right? Because they don't even know what Alibaba is. It's not irresistible. Very easy for them to say, "Kungkuyu Kao." Gotta give them an irresistible offer. So it's usually revenue, sales, finding more customers, getting more customers come back. You can really help them with that. And I will tell you more in the afternoon. I told you the most important thing in sales. What is it? I told you this morning.
Bán cái họ cần chứ không phải bán cái mình có.
The customer buys now what we sell. Correct. What's the second most important thing? I said this morning. Go after big customers. That's right. Big customers give you big money, big deals, you make more commission, make more money. Now I'm gonna tell you the third most important thing in sales. When I say third, it's actually still really important. You don't do this, you fail. Listen carefully. Sales is a numbers game. All right? Sales is a numbers game. In fact, life is a numbers game. Everything we do in life is a numbers game, including finding a girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, finding a job, finding the lowest price for a product. If you're looking for a job, does every company say, yes, please come work for me? No, right? You get rejected more than you get accepted, right? Yes, no? Yes. Whew. I have to scream for them to speak. So, in fact, when I interview people, I interview 20 and I only hire 1. If you want to increase the chance of getting hired, what do you have to do?
Gặp nhiều hơn nhiều người càng tốt.
Yeah, have more interviews. Apply more.
Have more interviews. Play the numbers game. The more interviews you have, the more likely you will find a job. Okay, I'm talking to the guys here. The guys, okay? The guys. If you want to find a wife, does every girl you talk to say yes to you? Let's go have coffee. Yes. Do they always say yes? No. Somebody said yes? Who said yes? Did you hear yes? Yes. Bullshit. Okay. Girls, I'm talking to the girls. A lot of guys ask you out for coffee. Do you always say yes?
No.
No, right? Yeah. If you always say yes, remember to give me your phone number. I'll call you later. Okay? So when you look for girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, it's a numbers game. The more people you meet, the more people you ask out for coffee, the more likely you'll find someone. Make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Same thing, when you're looking for the lowest price for a product, how do you do that? Yeah, you gotta talk to a lot of sellers. If you wanna buy a laptop, you call Phong Vu, you call Wing Kim, you call the Gyokdi Dong. The more you call, the price, the lower price you find. This is why in my company, if we want to buy anything, I need at least 3 quotations, ideally from different people so that we get the lowest price possible. So, gotta play the numbers game. So let me show you a research. So there's a research, the title is called Average Closing Conversion Rate for Different Industries. So here's a chart. So on the left side here, got 0%, 2.5%, 5%, 7.5%, 10%. Bottom here, we have different industries. For example, e-commerce, real estate, travel. So what this means is that how many customers you contact and how many deals you close. So you see the close rate is in here somewhere. Doesn't matter what industry. It's about 2 to 5%. So what this means is that it doesn't matter what industry, every 100 first contact, you're gonna close about 2 customers. For example, real estate is 1.7%. That means you're gonna take 100 people to see the house, but only 1.7 will buy from you. If anyone here have done real estate, you know what I mean, right? Doesn't matter what industry. So 2 to 5%.
If you're great sales,
When you experience 10 years experience, 5%. If you're average sales, 2%. If you're new sales, you don't know what you're doing, 0%. Everybody understand me?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go back to the whiteboard. So in order to close 2 deals, you have to make 100 phone calls. So if 100 will give you 2 orders, how many will reject you? Jimmy Tom, 98. They will say, "Không có nhu cầu."
I'm busy right now.
Can you send me more information? Or just hang up on you, okay? So 98 of them will do that. Only 2.
We'll eventually go to step 3 and 4 and buy from.
So let's say you want to be top sales here at MediaStep. 2 orders not enough. You do the math. You need, let's say, 10 orders. How many customers do you have to call? 500, correct. 500 will get you 10, right? What if you want to buy a C200? You do the math. You need 20 orders, okay? 20 orders. How many first contact you have to make?
1.000.
1,000. Oh my God, 1,000 calls, really? That's a lot. Is it a lot?
Yes.
How many days are there in a month, working days?
24 ngày.
About 20 days, right? 1,000 calls, 20 days. How many calls a day?
50.
Can you do 50 calls 3 minutes each a day? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes. Is that too much to ask? No. You say that now. Tomorrow I check how many calls you make. I see 17. I see 12. I see 8. Oh my God, whole day you make 8 phone calls. If you make 8 phone calls, how many you close?
Không đơn nổi.
Let me help you. 50 phone calls a day, under 3 minutes. And most of those calls will be under 10 seconds. They'll say, "Không có nhu cầu," hang up on you. That's less than 10 seconds. 100 get 2. That means 50 get 1. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's say you think like Tom. You only call big customers. And then you call 50 big customers. And then 49 reject you. But 1 buys from you. They buy a big deal. $250 million. We have deals like that. We have deals $250 million. Okay? Commission for closer is 20%. So you made $50 million. So you made 50 calls to make $50 million. So how much money you made each call?
1 million.
Moju, okay, good. So every call gave you $1 million. It doesn't feel like that because the customer said, "Kung yu gao." The customer said, "I'm busy right now." It doesn't feel like they gave you $1 million. But you understand the numbers game. 50 will give you 1. So think this way. Every customer that hang up on you, they gave you $1 million. You have to go through the 50 to find the 1. When you think like that, it's a lot easier. And remember, they don't buy from you in step 2. In step 2, they only set up the appointment. You close the order in steps 3 and 4. So when you make first contact, nobody's gonna buy from you. Our closing cycle is anywhere from 3 days to 2 weeks. 3 days to 2 weeks. Some deals take longer. Some deals can take up to 2 months, right? But you don't close immediately. So actually, about 1 in 10 customers will set up appointment with you. And then about 2% will buy from you. Everybody understand? Yeah. So in step 2, you gotta play the numbers game. You gotta call as many customers as possible to call 100 to find out 2. The more you call, the more potential customers you find, and you set up appointment. And you know what? I'm playing the numbers game right now. Every week we get 90 people into the training. 20 will fail the test on Monday. Only 70 will continue on tomorrow. And tomorrow, half will quit. About 30 people will quit. I don't want that to happen, but it happens every week. And how does it happen? You make first call, customer say "Kung yu kao." You make another call, customer say "Kung yu kao." You make another call, customer say "Kung yu kao." And then you will leave. But you only made 3 calls. Why you quit so fast? We already told you about numbers game. 3 phone call, how many deal you close? Nothing. But you gotta do 100 to get 2. If you're new, you don't know what you're doing, maybe 100 give you 0. So if you only make 3 phone calls and then quit, you're quitting too fast. Okay? So why people quit so fast? Why like 30 of you will quit tomorrow, quit so fast? Why? Can anybody explain to me? Ting ting ting. Okay. Well, it's not that they don't believe they can, because they're perfect. The people that quit tomorrow, they will never think it's their fault. It's always our company, it's my training, it's our fault because you're perfect. So why? They don't have enough ambition. Maybe they don't want the C200 badly enough, right? Everybody want to make a lot of money until they realize they have to do a lot of work. People give up so quickly for a little bit of work, really. But let me tell you the real reason. I want you to think back to when you are 3 to 5 years old. When you're 3 to 5 years old, what did you do? What did you do? You're like, "Mommy, Daddy, I want the candy." "Oh, Mom, Dad, I want the toy." And what did Mom and Dad say? What did your mom and dad say?
Nếu không có em thì sẽ được.
No, usually your mom and dad says, "No! No, candies are bad for you. No, we don't have money." So every time your mom and dad said no, how do you feel? God, sadness, disappointment. Right? You feel like shit. So it feels bad. And we've been programmed from an early age to avoid that pain. Because getting rejection is painful. So we go through our lives avoiding all the rejections. This is why you don't go to your boss and ask for promotion. This is why you don't apply to your dream job. This is why, and I'm talking to the guys here, there might be a beautiful girl standing right there. Long hair, slender, mini skirt, tits.
Ở trên lộ ra một tí.
Tí là gì?
Show a big teeth.
Tit.
Yeah, show
Is that Vietnamese?
lộ ra đúng không?
You have to say Vietnamese.
Mình show ngực ra.
Rá.
Show ngực. Ngực is teeth.
Nhựa là this thing. Okay. Nhựa. Really? It's called nhựa. Yeah? I don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, nice nhựa.
Ngực đẹp.
Right? Standing right over there, looking all sexy and hot. But us guys, okay? Us guys, we will not go up to her. We'll talk to each other. We'll say, oh, look, she's hot. But nobody go up talk to her because we believe that she's gonna reject us. So nobody goes up to her. And she's standing right there, bored, lonely, no friends. And she's thinking to herself, you know, nobody come talk to me. My life is so sad. You know what? The first guy that come talk to me tonight, I'm gonna fuck him. But still nobody went. We're so terrified of rejection, we don't do anything. Even they're like wide open, they're ready for you, but nothing. Okay? It's the fear of rejection. Write this down. Sensitivity equals poverty. Sensitivity is poverty. If you're afraid of rejection, if you worry about your feelings a lot, you're gonna be poor. If you're scared to feel bad, you're gonna be poor. Not just in sales, in anything we do in life. Agree, disagree? Don't be afraid. You know what? When the customer rejects you, does anybody die?
No.
Yeah. Do you die?
No.
Does your mother die?
No.
Does your girlfriend like break up with you or your boyfriend break up with you?
No.
No, right? Does Vietnam sink to the bottom of the ocean? Does the sun explode? So why are you so afraid of rejection? Nothing happened. They say, I have no demand. You say, okay, thank you. Nobody died. Nobody died. Why are you so afraid? Afraid of what? It's not logical. It makes no sense. Don't be afraid. Don't be sensitive. A few months ago, I was talking to new sales in Da Nang. I was meeting them, and one of the sales girls says, every time the customer said no to me, my heart just dies a little bit. That's what she did. She did this. My heart just dies a little bit. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, if your boyfriend break up with you, are you gonna kill yourself then? You know, people that don't understand this, people that don't understand sensitivity is poverty, people that don't understand the numbers game, you know what they do when girlfriend, boyfriend break up with them? Say what?
Suicide.
Yeah, they go out there and they jump off the building. Are you like that?
No.
I hope not, because I'm on the top floor here. Okay, I just want you to know that don't do it. Right? Don't do it. You know, when the girlfriend, boyfriend break up with you, what should you do?
Find a new one. Find the next.
Find a new one. Next! Girlfriend says, I don't want to be with you anymore. You say, next! Boyfriend says, I found somebody new. You say, next! Customer says, "Konku yu kao." What do you say? You say thank you, and then you call the next one. You don't need to feel sad. You don't need to feel rejected because you understand numbers game. When they say no to you, it's okay. Because maybe you're selling shampoo and you call me and I tell you "Konku yu kao."
Và tôi nói với bạn là không có nhu cầu.
It's not because I hate you. It's because really I have no demand. So when they say "Konku yu kao," they're helping you. They're saying, I don't need it. I don't want it. Call someone else. I save you time. If you sell shampoo, you call me and I talk to you for 2 hours about shampoo, I waste your time. Right? Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. When they say "Konku yu kao," it's okay. Your heart doesn't need to die a little bit. You don't need to jump off the building. Okay? People that really don't understand the numbers game, you know what kind of people they are? When the boyfriend, girlfriend break up with them, they go to the market, they buy acid, they kill the boyfriend, girlfriend, put the body in a bucket, they put in the acid. Know anybody like that?
No.
Know anybody?
No.
Recently somebody killed somebody in Vietnam because they break up or something. Right? That's somebody who doesn't understand the numbers game. 97 million people. You kill for one. That's stupid. Next. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to find someone new. How do you say thank you? Come on.
Cảm ơn.
Everybody understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You're not gonna acid somebody, right? When you start feeling bad because customers say no, just think, you're not gonna acid someone, okay? Think acid. 3 years ago, I have salespeople that only make 3 phone calls a day. 8 working hours, they make 3 phone calls. Make no sense. So I asked them, why you only make 3 phone calls? And then they say, hey Tom, I have to like read their website, I gotta Google them, I have to understand everything about their business before I call them. It takes about 3 hours to do the research. That's why I can only make 3 calls. And then I asked them, and then what happened? And they said, 孔库有搞. I'm like, what? You mean you just wasted 3 hours of your time? And time is money. Because the website will not tell you whether they will buy the product or not. You can Google them as much as you want. It will not tell you anything. What's the best way to find out if they're potential customers or not? Call them. You find out in 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, you'll know they're potential or not. So why those people spend 3 hours to do research? Can anybody try to understand the psychology of those people? Why?
Sợ từ chối.
Yeah, that's right. What's your name?
Lộc.
Lock.
Lộc.
L-O-C.
Yes.
Okay. Fear of rejection. Because the reason why they don't call is because when you call, they can reject you. Because you're so scared to get rejected, so you don't call. You use research as the excuse to prolong, to delay the call. As long as you're researching, they cannot reject you. So watch out for that. You don't need to research. When you're in step 2, you're playing the numbers game, you call as many as possible. Do not research. I will tell you when to research, but not in step 2. Step 2, you call as many as possible. You only need to know a little bit about them. Just need to know company name, where they are, legal representative, phone number, what they do, that's it. Write this down. Analysis equals paralysis. So phân tích là research. Like going to the website, look at their website, Google the customer. Bike leg is when you get into a motorbike accident, you break your neck, you can't move your body. Okay, that's paralysis. Okay, so when you're researching, you are paralyzed. Because when you're researching, you're not doing anything to close that customer. What you need to do here is take fucking action and make that phone call. So that's why there's a slogan out there. It says, stop analysis paralysis, just fucking do it. In step 2, just fucking call them. Okay? Got it? Yes. So how do you know when you call the customer, well, this customer is a potential customer or not a potential customer? How do you know? Well, is there a better way to know? Sometimes they listen to you. What? Go ahead.
Là mình tương tác với khách hàng á, mình sẽ trao đổi nói cụ thể hơn về cái nhu cầu của khách hàng, thì mình sẽ thấy là khách hàng nó có sự tương tác với nhau, thì mình sẽ biết là khách hàng có nhu cầu hay không.
Okay, but it's still hard to tell because sometimes how can you know for sure? Maybe they respond, they okay, okay, is that potential? That's correct. Let's write this down. Potential customer equal agreed to meeting. That's the only criterion to determine that. The only one. It doesn't matter how big they are. It doesn't matter what they said to you. It doesn't matter if they ask you questions. The only way to tell is they agreed to the meeting. If they say, okay, Friday I will come to your company, 3 o'clock, okay, excellent. That's a potential customer. If they say, yeah, okay, you come see me tonight at 7 o'clock, okay, great, okay, my company address is here and here, potential customer. If they say, can you call me back? Potential customer, not potential customer. They don't know. Yes, no? No, they're not potential. If they say, send me more information, are they potential or not potential? No, that's the only way to tell. Don't waste your time sending information, they will never read it. If you don't believe me, ask for them. They will never read it. The only thing you want them to do is set up appointment. They agree to the appointment. It's the only thing you want. If they agree to the appointment, they're potential. Any questions? Really? I explained so good, there are no questions?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so we finished with step 2. Congratulations, you finished step 1 and step 2. We're 50% there. Let me tell you, step 1 very easy, anyone can do it. Step 2 is the hardest part. This is the hardest. because you gotta play the numbers game. Most people give up too fast. That's why half of you will be eliminated just on this. We don't need to fire you. You will exit yourself. After you hear 1 rejection, 2 rejection, 3 rejection, you will exit yourself because you can't take it. Because your heart will die a little bit. Right? Is that right?
Yes.
Yes? I hope not. Really, your heart gonna die a little bit? No. You say no. Tomorrow half quit.